Okay. I don't know if I'm ever gonna use this footage. The answer is probably not. But I'm doing this like little tribute, dunking tribute on YouTube. The plan was to come here and record the talking, the speech part. Record it here. Record it where it all first started. You know, it started on this court. So I said, good idea. I'm gonna sit down. Behind me is gonna be the basket, the old basket where it started, and that's gonna be. I thought that was a really nice idea. So today, I get in the car, I come here, I drive all the way here, and I get in. You know, it's an old house. First thing that I do every time is go around the house a little bit, check it if everything is okay, so I can film by myself. And I go around. First thing I noticed, the plants of the court are way too high. I can't film in there. But I had another idea. I would be like on the balcony and you still be able to see the basket. So I said, all right, plan B, let's do that. And then I go around the house to check a little bit, and I see the door is open. Now we got one door that it's kind of broken, so it's okay for it to be open. I think it's open all the time. But then the inside door where you really get into the house was also open. And this one has like a big ass locker behind it. It's like has like a big piece of steel holding it together. Every door is like that except from that first little door, which doesn't really matter so much. So somebody definitely broke into the house. Now I call my parents. I'm like, this happened. What should I do? My mother said, check if the balcony, like the first floor doors are open or not. Because that's the only way that they can get in, I guess. So I check and it was actually open. I don't feel comfortable filming here. Tomorrow my parents said that they're gonna come and check to see how is everything. I'm gonna come as well. But this is definitely not a place where I want to film. I really don't know. Like I don't even want to go and check from the glass to see what's inside. It's creepy as fuck. I don't want to even do that. So it is what it is. Tomorrow we will come. If everything is okay, nobody's inside, I might film. But yeah, it's fucked. Now I have to wait a whole another day. I gotta drive back home, and we're gonna see what happens. I don't even know if this video is going to be used in any way, but I just wanted to get this out there. I'm a bit of a crazy guy. It's kind of crazy what's happening right now, so I wanted to film that. It's day 2. We came here with my parents. We came to kind of look inside the house, plan what we have to do in order to not have this house opened again. And I want to film. I want to film as well. And the problem was that our old court, the one that I want to film at, is just full of these. These are like my height type plants. So I had to find a way to empty that in order to film. So I had to find a way to empty that from the grass in order to film. And there's no water here. We don't have electricity, so none of these two supplies. So I cannot use like a machine. I cannot use water to wash it off if I work hard for it. Take a shower maybe. So I'm out here with my own bare hands. You can see my body's like, I don't know if you can see, but my body's like full of grass things. I'm sweaty as fuck. Like today in the morning at 11 o'clock I had a gym session. Right here I sweated more than that session in like 10 minutes of picking up grass. Using this thing and this thing, my father helped me. He was holding that, and we were basically just cutting the grass, picking it up, throwing it away. And you can see like there's a whole stack. You couldn't walk around here. So basically the plan is to clean as much as I can, and then we're gonna see what happens. Like, look at my fucking hand, bro. Look at my fucking hand. Like, my whole body is like that. My whole body's like that. So I don't even know if I'm gonna film today. I'm gonna continue doing my thing. Empty that place because I don't want the plants to make me not film around here, to stop me from filming. So no other choice but just bare hands, and we're gonna see. I don't know. Maybe I won't film today because I'm too messed up. Like, too messed up. We're gonna see though. Maybe tomorrow I'm gonna come again. The thing is that the sea is about 200 meters from here, so I don't know how I'm gonna get down though, because we're not sea level, we're up, and I don't know if the stairs are still alive around here. I don't know. We're gonna see. But for now, sticking to the plan, getting as much of these out as possible, and yeah. Definitely not filming today. Not filmable at all. Look at this. Just trying to be positive. Yeah, we're getting stuff done. Probably tomorrow is gonna be film day. I don't know if today, with how I am, I'm gonna be able to film as well. But I'm gonna close this now, and I'm gonna get back to the work. This is the progress that we have made. We've cleaned up this place, and then we gotta start from here and back. What is this fruit? Oh wow. I don't know what that is, but it smells amazing, that's for sure. So, day 2 is officially over. Came here, did a lot of progress actually. Like, if you see, I've cleaned up quite some space. So we're leaving now. My parents are done with their work. I'm done with my work. I'm full of sweat. So we're leaving, going back home, and tomorrow is day 3. I'm coming back to actually film the video. All right. It's officially day 3. We're back at my grandpa's house. I gotta say, these mosquitoes, like yesterday night, I was itching all over my legs. I'll take a look, like I'm itching my legs. I take a look at my legs, it's like 4 mosquitoes. I still got mosquitoes biting me, bro. But it is what it is. I didn't bring no anti-mosquito, no nothing. So we're gonna have to deal with it. There was like a little problem we had. There is, you know, this friend of my grandpa, he lives next door, and he was cutting grass. And he was making way too much noise, and I was like, what should I do? I should probably wait for him to finish, because I come here like twice a year. He's living here all year. So how am I gonna stop him? I just came for like... But yeah, my dad took responsibility, told him, and he let us do our job. He stopped. He said, no problem, I can do this tomorrow. Respected him, man. But let's start with the video. We don't have too much time. It's starting to get a little bit dark. Let's get this shit done. We used to do this, like... I still have these pictures. Pretty interesting. Fuck. 360s, in-game. Alright, day 3 is over, so we ended this on a bucket. Alright, day 3 is over, so we're gonna end this on a bucket. You know what? I'm gonna start with this. I knew that the video, the kid with a dream to dunk, I knew that it was a well-built, it was a genuinely well-built quality video. But I never expected to get this much love. Like, I got support and love from people that I talk to every day. I got love from people that I have not talked to in years. I got love from people all over the world, basically different parts of the world. So yeah, I gotta say a big thank you for that. Now, we're gonna get to the fun part. Can this cable stop hitting the tripod and making noise? We're gonna get to the fun part. On my Instagram account, I posted a story asking you to make me some questions that were related to the tribute, the Duncan tribute. So we're gonna answer to those. There are some interesting questions. There are some questions that I would say are lovely. There are some adult questions in there. There are some adult questions in there, but yeah, let's get to it. First question came from Thomi, and she asked, "What's the next goal?" I don't really know where you concentrating more, if your question is basketball related or if it's more like in general. But I'm gonna answer to both. Basketball, I even said it in the video at the end. My next goal is like making this under the legs dunk, but I don't know. I came pretty close to making it this year, but it's like I'm 21 now. I think I've hit my peak athleticism. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make that. I gotta get in the gym for sure. But in general, it's kind of hard to choose because I have plenty goals. But let's talk YouTube. If we're talking YouTube related, let's keep it YouTube related because I have plenty goals, to be honest. But if we're talking YouTube, my next goal is 1K subs. That would make me extremely happy. We are getting there. We are currently at like 614. We are really slow getting there though. Like, we're getting there turtle speed type. Like, slow as fuck. But yeah, I'm still pushing. I still pursue YouTube, and it's not a headache for me at all, to be honest, because the fact that I have not reached 1K yet, because I really like doing it. So I'm enjoying my time. Question number 2 came from my mom, and she asked, "Do you know how much I love you?" With a heart emoji. I think I do, to be honest. But you know what? I had thought about something really clever. Like, I was going to send her a text about making me a smoothie. She's probably sleeping right now though, so I don't want to wake her up for like a video to see if she loves me or not. I was going to ask her to make me a smoothie, and that would determine if she made it or not. That would determine if she loves me or not. But I think she's sleeping right now, so we're not going to do that. Maybe in the end of the video, if some time passes and I hear something, she's awake, maybe I'll ask her. But yeah, I think I do. If y'all see me sipping a smoothie towards the end of the video, just know that my mom really loves me. Next question came from Nova Bandico, and she asked, "Looking back, what would you tell your younger self about your journey towards this dunk goal?" One fun fact about your question is, back in the day, like midway through the dunking journey, I remember I used to talk with my friend Tama, and I would tell him, like, I know in the future at some point I'm gonna be able to make this windmill dunk with quite ease and consistently, because that was also like my favorite dunk. as I said in the video. So looking back on it, I would say to myself, relax, dude. Like, yep, you're gonna do it one day. Don't worry about it. We got the privilege to have airplanes flying like 100 meters from the rooftop every once in a while, making noise. But yeah, I always had hope. I always believed in myself. But at the end of the day, you can never really be sure if it's gonna happen or not. Same thing with YouTube. I'm pursuing it. I have faith. I believe in myself, but I don't really know if it's gonna work out or not. But yeah, looking back on it, I would tell to myself, with a lot of work, because I did put a lot of work, it is possible. All right. Now, next question. If you are not an adult, if you're under 18, you might want to click out of this video because I don't know. It came from a motherfucker that's really close to me, Fotis. He's one of my best friends. And he asked me, do you want to suck my dick? Now, next question came from Marios. He was my teammate last year and a good friend. Marios asked me, what's your vertical? You know what, Marios? I haven't measured my vertical to be honest. And when I wrote your question for the first time, I was like, I gotta make something unique here, you know? I'm gonna say I've never measured, and then it's gonna be like a quick, nice edit. And now I'm in a stadium or somewhere and I'm measuring my vertical. So I'll measure real time. What's my vertical? But that's a bit too much for a behind the scenes video, isn't it? It's a bit too much of an effort to do that. So yeah, I haven't measured, man. Now, next question came from Vasilis. He was also my teammate last year. I just realized how much our team has changed this year. But yeah, Vasilis asked me, ο Χρήστος είναι ταγάρι? Yes. Yes, my boy. He is. He definitely is, yeah. Now, last question came from Yorgos Marcelos. I kept it for last because it's probably my favorite question. How did you deal with serious injuries? To start off, I'm gonna start off with my history, my serious injury history. I didn't have like a serious injury. The two worst injuries that I ever had was a surgery on my wrist. I had a broken wrist, and then I also had a muscle tear on my hip, which also kept me from playing basketball. But I never had like a dislocation or an ACL tear, like a knee injuries. I didn't have this type of injuries, but I feel like your question is more mental related. Like, how did you deal with the anxiety that comes with a serious injury? You know, let's say that you are like a young athlete and you are pursuing one sport as your main hustle, and then you get a serious injury. You're probably thinking that brings a lot of stress, and you're probably thinking, my career is over. That's the first thing that you think about. So apart from the physical side, you know, it sucks, of course, when you're injured physically. Mentally, I feel like I was always prepared for something like that, for a serious injury, because although I love my sport, I love basketball, I never 100% pursued it. I never 100% focused on it. I was always a good student. Even now, I feel like I'm a pretty good college student. I also have a side hustle, which is YouTube, and I really like it. So to answer to your question, yes, an injury, for sure, serious injury especially, sets you back and sucks physically and mentally. But I feel like we can up to some point prevent that, prevent the mental part by just diversifying our life, diversifying our goals, our interests, and not pursuing this one sport as the only option that we have in life. So yeah, right now, like, an injury sucks. It sets you back on the sport, but at the same time, it provides you with an opportunity to focus on other goals in life, gives you a lot more time to do that. That's how I dealt, and I think that this is how I would deal with an injury if it was to happen right now. And that's also the advice that I want to give to young athletes that might be watching this video right now. Always try to diversify your pursuits, always have a plan B. Never, I mean, if you really love your sport, some people will do it, but my opinion is that we should never just pursue one sport because it's really risky. And by diversifying, I feel like it takes a lot of the stresses out of a serious injury. And yep, that was it. That was a long ass video from what I've seen, like what it took to come to this part, the questions part. I'll probably be like a 30+ minute video, but I hope that you had an entertaining time here. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and as always, stay positive, stay dedicated, and I'll catch you in the next one.